Let's expose the fuel injector cleaner industry. Drivers spend over $500 million annually on these little bottles, hoping for a miracle fix for rough idle and lost power. But the harsh reality is that the vast majority of these products, nearly 70%, are nothing but cheap kerosene or basic alcohol solvents sold under fancy labels with a profit margin of over 1,000%. Using the wrong cleaner isn't just a waste of money, it's a genuine risk to your engine. Inferior formulas can loosen large chunks of carbon deposit, which then travel through your exhaust system and cause a catastrophic clog in your expensive catalytic converter. They can also degrade the rubber and polymer seals inside your fuel pump and injectors, leading to leaks and pressure loss. Today, we cut through the marketing lies. I will name the 7 specific types of fuel injector cleaners you must avoid at all costs, and I will reveal the only 3 formulations that are proven by chemistry to actually work. Furthermore, I'll show you a simple $20 test using a basic tool to prove whether your injectors are truly clean. Before we name names, you need to understand the non-negotiable science behind real cleaning. Everything hinges on one specific chemical acronym, P.E.A., which stands for polyethyramine. This detergent technology matters more than any brand name or marketing claim on the bottle. P.E.A. is the only detergent agent proven to survive the extreme thermal environment inside your engine's combustion chamber, where temperatures reliably exceed 400 degrees Fahrenheit, and still remain chemically active to break down deposits. This is critical because harmful carbon deposits do not form in your relatively cool fuel tank. They form at the ultra-hot injector tips, on the intake valves, and on the piston crowns within the combustion chamber itself. If a fuel additive does not contain a significant concentration of P.E.A., it is not a true cleaner. It is merely a solvent. Solvents like kerosene or naphtha can wet carbon deposits but evaporate or burn away before they can chemically break the molecular bonds of the carbon. It's akin to trying to wash a pan caked with burnt grease using only hot water. The pan gets wet, but the grease remains firmly stuck. Now, let's begin the countdown of products to avoid, starting with the most common. Failure number 7 is the category of kerosene-based fillers. This includes basic STP formulas and virtually every generic or store brand injector cleaner you see at gas stations and discount stores. The first major giveaway is the smell. If you open the bottle and it smells like lamp oil or a charcoal grill lighter, you have identified the primary ingredient. Chemically, these products are roughly 95% cheap petroleum base oil, with a splash of dye and fragrance added. There is no meaningful P.E.A., no active detergent, nothing capable of breaking down baked-on carbon. They exist because they provide very mild lubrication, which might make your fuel pump or injectors sound slightly smoother for a few miles, creating a powerful placebo effect. Your injector spray patterns remain degraded, combustion efficiency does not improve, and you have paid a monumental markup for a bottle of purified lamp oil. Moving on to failure number 6, seafoam motor treatment. It's crucial to be clear, seafoam is not a bad product. It has a legendary and well-deserved reputation for specific tasks. It is excellent at stabilizing old gasoline, preventing gum and varnish in fuel systems, and cleaning the simple, large passages in carburetors from the 1970s and 80s, as well as in lawnmowers and small engines. The failure occurs when it is used as a cure-all for modern fuel-injected engines. Modern port-injected and direct-injected engines are a different world. Injectors operate under very high pressure with microscopic spray holes. The carbon that forms here is a hard, baked-on ceramic-like layer from constant heat exposure. Seafoam's formula is primarily pale oil and naphtha, making it a good solvent for certain varnishes, but not a thermally stable detergent. It can clean loose deposits from fuel lines but cannot withstand combustion heat to dissolve the stubborn carbon on injector tips and valves. Using seafoam here is like using a glass cleaner to degrease a filthy engine bay. It's the wrong tool for a very different, more demanding job, leading to disappointment for anyone expecting a deep clean on a modern engine. Our next 2 failures represent a misunderstanding of purpose and a dangerous gamble. Failure number 5 is Marvel Mystery Oil. This is a high-quality product that is often misused. Chemically, MMO is engineered as a top-cylinder lubricant and seal conditioner. It's great for keeping rubber seals pliable and providing a lubricating film on cylinder walls and valve stems. However, it does not contain the chemical agents needed to dissolve solid carbon deposits. Using it to clean injectors is like using hand lotion to clean a dirty window. It changes the feel but doesn't remove the grime. The carbon remains and performance issues persist, giving a false sense of maintenance. Failure number 4 is Cataclean. This is an aggressive, last-ditch product often used as a Hail Mary before an emissions test. It uses strong solvents like acetone and xylene. The danger is its mechanism. Instead of dissolving carbon safely, it can shock deposits loose in large, brittle flakes. These flakes don't vanish. They travel into your exhaust and can lodge in the honeycomb of your catalytic converter, creating a permanent, catastrophic clog. You might trade a small drivability issue for a repair bill exceeding $1,500. It's a high-risk shortcut, not intelligent maintenance. We continue with failures that are either redundant or chemically incompatible. Failure number 3 is the ethanol-based water remover additive. This preys on the fear of water in your fuel. In reality, if you buy standard gasoline, you're likely using E10 or E15 fuel, which already contains 10 to 15% ethanol. Ethanol is hygroscopic, it absorbs and suspends water. Adding a bottle of mostly isopropyl alcohol is redundant. Worse, it leans out your fuel mixture, raises combustion temperatures, and can dry out and crack older rubber fuel lines and seals. You're solving a problem that likely doesn't exist while potentially creating new ones. Failure number 2 involves additives like some Abro formulas that use a diesel fuel base. Diesel and gasoline have completely different combustion properties. Introducing diesel into a gasoline engine disrupts the carefully calibrated flame front, causing pre-ignition, engine knock, and dangerously high exhaust temperatures. This is especially risky in modern turbocharged engines. The strong feeling some report is actually damaging combustion instability. The most dangerous failure of all is number 1, cheap, acetone-heavy, fast-acting blends. These are the silent killers. Marketed with words like instant power or deep flush, they rely on high concentrations of acetone, a potent solvent. Acetone dissolves carbon, but it also aggressively attacks plastics, polymers, and synthetic resins. Your modern in-tank fuel pump is full of these materials: plastic impellers, composite housings, seals. Acetone weakens them at a molecular level. The failure is delayed. You might use it and see no issue. Weeks or months later, you experience fuel starvation, long cranks, and finally, a completely dead fuel pump. That $10 bottle just led to a repair costing over $1,000 for parts, labor, and a tow. It is the worst kind of false economy and a direct threat to your fuel system's health. Now for the solutions. Champion number 3 is Chevron Techron Concentrate Plus. This is the reliable, maintenance-grade standard. It's one of the few cleaners actually recommended in the owner's manuals of brands like BMW and Toyota. It uses effective P.E.A. in a safe carrier fluid, perfect for regular use to prevent deposit buildup. Champion number 2 is BG44K. This is the professional strength, nuclear option. With a very high P.E.A. concentration, it's designed for remediation, to clean injectors that are already causing misfires or rough idle. It can save you the cost of injector replacement. The ultimate champion is Redline SI1 Complete. It features one of the highest P.E.A. concentrations available to consumers, capable of true restoration on injectors, intake valves, and combustion chambers. To prove any treatment worked, use a $20 Bluetooth OBD2 scanner. Check your engine's long-term fuel trim LTFT. A clogged injector causes a high positive LTFTEG, plus 12%. After a proper cleaning, that number should move significantly back toward zero. That's your data-driven proof. Stop buying snake oil. Invest in real chemistry.